Why does my child object to everything? When I say it's time to leave, or no candy before dinner, or it's time to sleep. Even when I explain, even when I give one more 5 minutes, even when I speak firmly, it still doesn't work. This is something I see and hear very often. It's not because your child is difficult, but because transitions are hard and mixed messages make them even harder. Usually, the problem isn't that the limit is wrong, it's that the consistency isn't there. You say it's time to go, then you negotiate for 5 more minutes. That 5 minutes turns into 10. Then you say, now it's really time to go. And that's when the tantrum comes. And in that moment, without meaning to, we teach our child something very confusing, that no one is really in charge. Every time a request turns into a negotiation, the child is left unsure. Is this a real boundary or is this flexible? Should I resist or should I cooperate? This brings me to another key piece. Pick your battles. Before setting a limit, pause and check in with yourself. What are your values here? What actually matters in this moment? If you're genuinely okay with staying another 15 minutes, say it clearly. You can keep playing, I'm here, and I'm happy to wait until you're ready, or until the timer goes off. In fact, every now and then, create opportunities where you are able to offer them to say, I am finished, when they are ready. And make sure they know that this arrangement, in that moment, works for both of you. Don't start with a no and then turn it into a yes. That shift is very confusing for a child. But if staying longer isn't an option because it's getting cold or simply you need to be somewhere else, then set the limit and don't let it bend. Children don't need endless flexibility, they need clarity. When a boundary is clear and consistent, even if it is met with resistance at first, children learn this is safe, this is held, and someone is in charge. Yes, there may be tears, but when we stay calm, firm, and consistent, that resistance doesn't last forever. They might test it once, twice, 3 times, but eventually they learn. When my parent says 5 minutes and sets the timer, 5 minutes means 5 minutes. No amount of screaming will change that. And that's when cooperation slowly begins to grow. What we need to remind ourselves is this: we are the adults. We are responsible for our child's safety, regulation, and learning. And leading does not mean being harsh or unloving. We can be kind and firm. We can be warm and clear. Boundaries and connection can exist together. This is the balance we are aiming for. Hope it helps.